Hi, Colin. I wanted to share some of my thoughts as I review your site with you and some feedback just so that you could use while you review your own site and make some edits. So, first of all, I just wanted to comment on the design. I think you've done an excellent job. This looks amazing to me. Um, One thing I wanted to note is I ran this through one of the accessibility um, sites that check for how accessible they are, and I think it came up, if I understood correctly, something about the headings. I am having issues myself with the screen reader on my PC, so I still haven't listened to what it sounds like for a screen reader to go through your site, but I think it was having issue um, with the different types of headings. Um, so just a heads up on that. I don't, like I said, I haven't tried it myself, so I don't know if it's a real issue, but it was flagged as one of the potential issues with the site. Um, Aside from that, I really like what you've done with balancing the amount of imagery and text. Um, I think my site is very heavy on text, and I'm going to try to address that later. But so far as I'm looking through your site, I really like the balance of the amount of text and images that you have. I did note that on here, on the main page, all of these go to the same site, and I wasn't sure if that was intentional, but I think it is, and maybe it's just the the push that you're making for them to get in touch. So I think that's very clever if that's your intention. Um, yeah, so with the design, I think you've done an excellent job. Content, again, I think it looks good. It's not overwhelming with text. Usability and navigation seem pretty straightforward to me with the links. I like what you've done with the tutorials. I also love what you've done here with the comments and allowing people to share comments with you. I think that's really cool. I left you a little comment in there to test it. Looks like it's working fine. Your videos look good. Oh, I did notice on here, I think perhaps you intended to insert a link, and I did try to click on the text here, and it's not linked. So perhaps you're gonna do that later on, but I just wanted to note that in case it's something you weren't aware of, or something. But I'm sure you are. I just wanted to point that out. Here again, you have something to download, instructions here, and I'm guessing you wanted to put the link on the word here or something along those lines. Um, so there's that. And let's see. Uh, your your Facebook button works. I tried that earlier and it takes me directly to the Facebook site. The LinkedIn does also. I don't have LinkedIn, but it did show me your profile. Um, so with resources, I think this site is probably um, the most different to the rest of your site because it doesn't have a lot of imagery to go with it. Right now, it's just very black and white. I don't know if maybe you're still working on it, but I would suggest so that it has some consistency with others, maybe sprucing it up a little bit with some imagery. But aside from that, I think it looks good. I think you were smart to look up the type of text that is most easily read for accessibility and usability. The contrast looks fine. It looks great, not just fine. It looks awesome. Um, so yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you. I love that you created a contact page on here with the information necessary and the map. I also love that you have a little copyright note down here. Yeah, I think your site is looking awesome. I think the only one that's looking a little bare is the resources page, just because it's mostly text and link boxes. So I would suggest maybe it looks like you have some white space, some blank space on the right side, perhaps you could include some, imagery there that would tie to each of these departments. But that's just a suggestion. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you.